Hi friends, welcome to JSLovers YouTube channel. Today's video is a small tute on CSS filter. In this video, I'm going to talk about what are CSS filters, how you can use them, which all browsers are supporting them, what are the use cases, and I'm going to showcase you some code snippet on the same. So let's get started. So what are CSS filters? Before that, a small history. Before CSS3, the life of a web developer, UI developer was not easy. Most of the time the designers used to design jazzy websites, the website which is full of rounded corners, shadows, gradients, and so on. And in css2, sadly, we don't used to have the support for such features or effects, and most of the time either we are using the same images as it is in the code, or we are overcomplicating our code. In the both cases, we are actually hitting the performance. So which is very sad, because these effects like border radius, box shadow, gradients, these used to be the very internal part of the design of the web, and sadly HTML and CSS doesn't used to support them. But after a few years, when CSS3 came, we were happy because we were having these features in that, and the face of all the web change. uh, every developer, UI developer, was very happy, so is the designers, because before css3, as a developer, we used to reject those designs most of the time, because we were scared that this could hit the performance of the website, because achieving such more jazzy and creative designs means more images means more performance hit. So thanks to css3 that they heard the designer's wishes and the developer wishes. Now, filters. So if you have worked on the graphic rich website, you know that designers love to play with the image effects such as saturation, brightness, contrast, or uh, opacity, and so on. Again, the support of such features was not in css. So most of the time, we developer used to cut those images. If we wanted to have the hover effect, then we used to have two images, one original image, then on hover we used to have the another image. Again, performance set. And thanks to Instagram, Prisma, and other social media platform which are like very popular due to these image filters, again css3 came with these few css3 filters. So there are like 10 to 11 filters which we can use right away. I'm going to talk about which all browsers are supporting right now, and these are like very easy to use. You can just start implementing them, and you can see by the code you can do a lot of effects on the images. So guys, let's jump into the code where I'm going to show you how you can use these filters, what you can achieve them, and obviously which all browsers are supporting them. Okay guys, let's get started on the code. Okay guys, so let's jump into the code now. So this is the website caniuse.com. In this website you can check the status of any property, any feature that where at present where you can use it, in which all browser you can use it. So we are looking for the filters. So as you can see that there are 5 results found. We are not looking for svg filters, we are looking for css filter effects. Okay, so the current status is it is in working draft, which is fine. Okay, so overall condition looks good of filters. The only issue is in I11, but edge looks very promising, which is very good. Guys, as a developer, I want to give you a tip here, that this is our responsibility as a developer, that we should educate our users and our PMs that it's totally okay if particular feature is not supported in all browser. Because if a user is coming on the modern browser, we should go ahead and implement the particular feature so that that user can get the benefit of the good user experience. But if a user is coming on old browser, then that's the point where we should educate him, dude, you need to upgrade your browser because you are missing something awesome. So guys, don't stop learning something new because it's not supported in all browser. It is totally fine. It's, as a developer, it's your job to learn something new and educate it and spread in the community. As well as in near future, these features are going to fully supported in browsers, because if you will see that how the web community is working, either it is IE, Firefox, Chrome, any browser community, they are working very closely to make web a very awesome place, and they are trying very hard to provide the consistency on all browsers. So guys, as a developer, do not stop learning new things and start educating your users and the non-techie people. Okay, so now jump into the code. So we have like 10 to 11 filters. These are the list of those filters. So blur and drop shadow use the pixel unit. Apart from that, hue rotate use degree. Apart from these, everything use pixels. Percentage. Also, they use numerical value. For the filter saturate, brightness, contrast, and opacity, one is the default value, whereas for the grayscale and these, 0 is the default value. So I'm going to show you that how these work. Okay, so this is my CSS. Okay, I'm going to just do this. So it's pretty simple. You just need to do filter, blur, and these. It's no rocket science. So this is my markup, and this is the image which I got from the internet, and I am going to open it on a browser. Okay. So at present I have implemented the class opacity. Let me remove it and refresh it. See, so this is the original image. Now if I will start implementing, like I want to blur the image, so I will just put blur class here, blur. If I want to increase it, the blur effect will start increasing. See, and I can like go to any value. So good thing about these CSS filter is these are on runtime. I can real time, basically I can change them, I can play around with them. Now let's try with the grayscale. So see, again if I will start, let me move it to 100%. So this is the upper limit of, and if I will make it to 0, this is the original value, original image. Now what will happen if I will make it? So this is, I am not feeling that anything is changing, and negative values are not supported in this. So this is how you use this these filters. Now let's try one more, brightness, and let's see what will happen. Okay, so it is 30%. So if I will, 100 is the original. If I will move it to 0, it will be, so the value should be between this. See, so guys, all you need to do is just get into the code and start playing around with it. I have developed a small demo that what all you can do with this, which I'm going to show you. So basically, this is the example. Basically I developed it for my some other project, and which I'm going to showcase you right now. And I need to remove this class also from here. So basically what I'm doing is I have just posted an image here, and I give few controllers, and you can just play around with this. So guys, creativity has no limits. It's up to you how you want to utilize this features, these filters. I just build a small demo for these filters, that what you can do, you can make a game around it, you can make an Instagram like application, and the best thing about is you can implement multiple filters at a time. So again, might be you can do something more creative, and there is actually no limit. So for me as a developer, this is a super awesome feature which CSS3 introduced, because before this, getting a feature like this is on your website or application is like super complex way. So guys, this is all about CSS3 filters.